A month after the killing of the U.S. ambassador ignited a public outcry for civilian control of Libya's fractious militias, that hope has been all but lost in a tangle of grudges, rivalries and egos. Scores of disparate militias remain Libya's only effective police force but have stubbornly resisted government control, a dynamic that is making it difficult for either the Libyan authorities or the United States to catch the attackers who killed Ambassador Chris Stevens. Shocked by the assault, tens of thousands of people filled the streets last month to demand the dismantling of all the militias. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. But the country's interim president, Mohamed Magariaf, warned them to back off as leaders of the largest brigades threatened to cut off the vital services they provide, like patrolling the borders and putting out fires. "We feel hurt, we feel underappreciated," said Ismail el-Salabi, one of several brigade leaders who warned that public security had deteriorated because their forces had pulled back. Taming the militias has been the threshold test of Libya's attempt to build a democracy after 4 decades of dictatorship under Muammar Gaddafi. But how to bring them to heel while depending on them for security? Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Has eluded the weak transitional government, trapping Libya in a state of lawlessness. With Republicans arguing that the Obama administration's failure to protect Stevens illustrates the unraveling of its policy in the region. Mounting pressure on the administration to act against the perpetrators carries its own risks. The U.S. strike on Libyan soil could produce a popular and potentially violent backlash in the only Arab country whose people largely have warm feelings toward Washington. The militia's power is evident. In one of Tripoli's finest hotels, the Watan, about a dozen militiamen from the western thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. City of Misrata continue to help themselves to rooms without paying, just as they have for more than a year. The interim interior minister, also from Misrata, protects them. In Benghazi, independent brigades are using tap telephones to hunt down suspected loyalists of Gaddafi, with the help of his former intelligence services. Even the huge anti-militia protest here last month became cover for a group of armed men to attack one of the largest brigades, possibly for revenge. "Nothing changes," shrugged Fathi al-Abaidi, the militia commander who led the contingent of fighters that helped rescue the Americans in thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The besieged diplomatic mission last month. Some Benghazi residents even say that the militia seen carrying out the attack, Ansar al-Sharia, did a better job than the paralytic government at providing security and even some social services. "They are very nice people," said Ashraf Bujwari, 40, an administrator at a hospital where Ansar al-Sharia men had served as guards. "Security has been on shaky ground since the militia fled," he said. Differing visions in some ways. Ansar al-Sharia exemplifies the twilight world of post-Gaddafi Libya, in which residents with loaded weapons have organized themselves into regional thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Tribal or Islamist brigades to keep the peace and defend differing visions of Libya. In Bani Walid, near Misrata, the dominant militia is made up of former Gaddafi loyalists who have embraced the local strongmen and rejected the new government. Some brigades provide security or services, others oppose democracy as contrary to Islam. Ansar al-Sharia did both. In a congressional hearing last week, Eric Nordstrom, the former chief of security at the U.S. Embassy in Libya, said that he had tracked Ansar al-Sharia as a potential threat for quite some time. He characterized the brigade as both extremist and thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. In his view, an informal arm of the Libyan government. Wissam bin Hamid, the 35-year-old leader of a major Benghazi militia, Libya Shield, said he considered Ansar al-Sharia more of an Islamic social club than a fighting brigade. "Families come to them when they have a problem with a son," he said, "like drug use or bad behavior." Like other Benghazi militia leaders, he said he wanted to see